Good afternoon, viewers and lovers of Rhema TV. You're welcome to this chat room edition to as it were, promote Rhema Voice Season 2. My name is Pastor Charles. I will be your host. Like we did last week, we had a wonderful time in the studios. Today is another Saturday, and we're going to have another wonderful time. Rhema Voice Season 2 is on. If you don't know, now you know. Last week we had a wonderful time with our judges. They were giving us their perceptions and their review of the season 1. Season 2 is about to start, and so before it does, we also want you to enjoy a lot of the stuff that went on in season 1. You begin to appreciate the stuff that is going to happen in season 2. Last week again, we were told a lot of things to expect in season 2. We'll retreat all of that. But if you don't know about Rhema Voice is a gospel reality show. The first of its kind in the Christendom, brought to us by Bishop Edwin Ewusi Brookman to harness the talent and the gifts of the gospel music industry. A lot of these reality shows are secular, and so they are producing secular artists, but you hardly find one that is gospel based, for the church, by the church. And so Rhema Voice is a reality show for the church, by the church, to harness the talent and the gifts God has placed in the church, so that we don't lose them to the secular world. Today I'm joined in the studios by one of the judges, Pastor Adorable. Good afternoon.
Yay!
Wow. So
Good afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Pastor Charles.
Yes. Let's look at this from this way. Last week we were here.
Yeah.
Between last week and this week, 7 days, have you received any phone call about any inquiry into Rhema Voice Season 2?
A lot.
Wow.
A lot. And some have even started registering already.
Wow. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
And so if you have not registered, you know what to do. Start registering, because it looks like the date is far. But the last I checked, today is 16.
Yeah.
And so we have about less than 2 weeks to go.
That's true.
Less than 2 weeks. You cannot keep postponing. All right. So if you want to register for Rhema Voice, just do so as soon as possible. Yeah. So last week we were talking about season 1.
Yeah. You know, when you were introducing the show, you went like, my bad. Good evening to all our wonderful viewers. Thank you so much for having me once again. And then good evening to Bishop Brookman. God bless you. When you were introducing your program, you were like, the gospel reality show. I laughed because when we went to Cape Coast for the audition, and one young lady came, we said, okay, the floor is yours. She started, oh, that's it on pay me, yo.
I think I've watched that thing.
You see the reaction you gave.
She didn't watch the advert.
You see the reaction you gave. That was the same reaction I gave. Like, really? You know.
Wow.
So I'm really happy that you emphasize.
The emphasis is gospel reality show. There are a lot of reality shows. I don't want to mention names that are out there for other sectors, especially the secular. But when it comes to Rhema Voice, it is purely gospel reality.
Because at the point we were wondering who is the Odo in her life.
Wow.
Whether it's Jesus Christ or it's some other Odo we don't know, but it was all good. It was all good.
Let's move on from there.
Yeah.
It's all part of your experience in season 1. Share some with us and with the viewers. Some funny experiences in season 1.
I was one of the stern judges. And
the Simon kind of
the she Simon, difficult to impress me. So one of the regions I really don't remember. One of the regions, I think Western. I don't really remember. A guy walked in, before we sat down and everything. When we get to the venue, we see them seated, some dress, and you know how it is when you're going for a competition. Some are posing and all that. So there was this particular guy. I was like, wow, this guy looks, promising. So he walked in, requesting him and all that. So don't worry, I'm going to shock you. And indeed. Indeed, he shocked us. Oh my God. I don't want to sing the song he sang.
I have come to understand, all right, that for every surprise element you are expecting, there is the positive surprise element, and then there is the negative surprise element. So when someone says, "I'll surprise you," first of all, pause, all right, and then make sure it is the kind of surprise you are looking for, because surprises today, wow, it is because of surprises like this we can't meet in church.
That's the thing.
So surprises are bound to happen, but either it is good or negative. So when somebody says, "I'll shock you,"
seriously, he really surprised us. And after that day, I psyched myself that every surprise is a surprise. Because another region too, and a guy came in, with an acoustic, and he felt himself in our cheek, like there's a nippano feeling, exactly. He walked in, like, what even? I said, don't worry, I'm gonna shock you. I said, okay, and he started, "Hello Ghanaians, you got about it is about, like, really, what is happening here?" So it was part of it, in as much as you are serious and you are ready to, tell somebody what he did right or wrong, and whether it's a yes or a no, you kind of laugh some things off. You kind of laugh some things off.
And those are some of the wonderful experiences from Rhema Voice Season 1. Walk us through this. I think last week we had to rush this part because of time. The space between the grand auditioning through the eviction shows to the finals, between after the grand audition, housing them, preparing them, evicting one by one to the finals. How was the experience like? I want us to stay with that for about 2 minutes, because we couldn't really have time to exhaust that last week, and then we'll come back to today's. So the eviction shows, how was it like?
The grand
auditioning.
Personally, I never envisaged that it was going to be really tedious. Reason, because it was like, okay, we went to scout out for talent and then we are bringing them. Okay, I mean, the people that prove themselves at the first round are going to prove themselves, so it's not going to be anything difficult. To my surprise, the people that you thought or you think that surprised you, that did well, they started messing up. I was like, really, what is happening? What is going on? What is this? I got confused. I got stressed up, because really people that that they are gifted and they have it and they have a future in music, they come and then they do something else, they go off, and then sometimes you try to help them, but no. Then I realized that, hey, it's not about the first step, it's about consistency. It was really tedious, because we started in the morning through to the night, and then sometimes throughout the evicting process, that's the grand audition, and you get so stressed up at a point that when you are tired, you're stressed up and thinking about making the right decision and making the right choice, who stays and who leaves. It was so stressed up that you have to control yourself, so that when somebody comes and the person misbehaves, you would, in love, correct the person. In love, say no to the person, or in love, say that you hear from us, something like that, And so personally, it was really, 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 really stressful for me. And then we come to, we receive it to, I think, about 50 or something. And then we have to sieve again.
Alright.
Because we needed, I think, about 25 people. 200 and something, 35 or 55 something people, you sieve them to 50 and then sieve again. And I'm like, wow, how am I going to do this? How are we going to do this? Then I had to pray, because without prayer, you can never make the right decision. So we sieved them, and then we started evicting. Honestly, that was when I realized that everybody and his strength.
Yeah.
Apart from that, what is Rhema Voice looking for?
Okay. And that is one thing. A lot of these music shows don't spell out.
Yeah.
What are we? Are we just looking for someone who can sing, or are they falling into a specific specialization?
Yeah.
And so we'll come back to that. We'll get into that, because then those who are watching us will begin to, as it were, grade themselves even before they come.
Yeah.
So I want you to take your time and talk to me about what you, Rhema Voice, was expecting.
Yeah, I was talking about people's strength. You know, you have to be unique in your own way and believe in the field you are in. If you have trained yourself as a local singer and you are very good with a local dialect, and no matter how we twist you, you be able to be consistent in that lane, fine. If you have trained yourself, or you are gifted with the contemporary, that is the foreign kind of, it could be foreign kind of, and then it could be reggae, it could be any kind of style of music that you do, you know that this is my field. I'm a worshiper, I'm a praise person, I'm a ministration person, I'm the entertaining type of singer. You train yourself and believe in yourself on that field. And so during that process, I realized that people or singers don't really know the field in which they are.
Some were trying to be jack of all trades.
Exactly.
And one thing about jack of all trades is that you end up being a master of none. Wow.
You know, it is not bad being versatile, but you have a strength.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, if somebody is very good, I mean, one of the contestants was very, 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 very good. I wouldn't want to mention her name. Very, very good with the local song. I mean, this young lady sing High Life here. I mean, angels will come down and miracles will begin. And then they were asked another time to do a reggae song. She should have done something in her strength, but because her colleagues were doing a particular style, she decided to follow them, and that caused her to go home. I cried. Wow. Not in front of the people, you know. But I mean, so that is one of the things. One of the things that happened. Yeah.
So you have to understand your strength.
Exactly.
Develop it, and then come with your strength. You may learn one or two things in the house, you may learn one or two things in the competition, but it doesn't make you another person. It just betters you for the competition. All right, so let's move to the finals. The finals, the winner, and then the presentation of the card. Then we'll go and watch a little excerpt of what happened on the finals. So let's deal with the finals.
Yes, so for me, I knew all the 6 finalists were winners. You ask me why? Because I mean, to go through about 300 people, to be sieved up through to 6, then you are a winner. But at that stage, you would have to believe in what you have, and then be confident in what you are giving out. That was what some of them lacked. And overconfidence, staying focused.
I remember one person didn't make it to the final. In the finals, there was a first session.
Yes.
And there was an eviction in the finals.
Yes.
And I remember one person, and I remember the judge telling you, everybody knows you are good in playing and in singing, but at this peak of the competition, you don't come and play keyboard.
Yeah.
And so I got to understand that you have to know the season and the time
Exactly.
and exactly what to do, because you might be good, but at that moment that's not what is needed. So let's deal with the overconfidence, because I know some people are watching that already are feeling good. They are coming for the car. And so they are coming for the car.
Yeah.
Overconfidence.
You know, overconfidence can come out in so many ways. The overwhelming of the crowd, you know, and also thinking that your colleagues don't match up to you.
Yeah.
And you believe in, it's good to believe in yourself.
Yes.
I believe in myself, I believe in my gift, but to, you know, overemphasize on what I am doing is where the question is.
That brings in complacency.
Exactly.
And so people are going for rehearsals and you're like, oh, me I did. So
the same thing they are going to teach me, so I don't need this teacher, I don't need this class, you know. And one of the singers at that point was trying to prove that indeed she's good. You see, when you are good, you're good. You don't need to prove to anybody that you are good. Just be yourself and flow in your vein. And that is what really caused some of them to drop from the first 6.
Wow.
Yes.
A lot of, if you are watching and you are planning to contest for Rhema Voice Season 2, there's a lot of insight for you. I'll be with my notebook and my pen, but unfortunately I'm not trying to contest, so but
I'm ready to judge you.
I will shock you.
Amen.
but like I said, a lot of people are watching. Take notes, prepare yourself, and come for Rhema Voice Season 2. Now let's delve into the winner. The announcing. You are part of those who had an input in determining the winner.
Yes.
Number one, what went into your decision? How did you feel when the winner was announced? And then the presentation of the car.
I think people really didn't believe that we were giving out these prizes. And
they are used to the shambolism of this country.
Exactly.
And so we announced that we'll give this person this, and then you read in the news that 2 years after, the prizes have not been given.
Exactly. Sometimes 5 years after. You know, people did not believe it. And then, for me, being part of the decision makers and determining who the winner becomes, it was tough. But I believed that whoever deserved it was going to win. Number one, personally, I look at your stagecraft. Number two, I look at your confidence. Number three, I look at your delivery. And then I love apparels. You know, your costuming, how you look. I mean, you are a brand which needs to be sold out there. And so you have to look good. Represent the brand well. And so if you are not looking good at that particular moment, you know, if you have to prove somebody and impress, it would have to come in those things, not with your voice, with your stagecraft, with your dressing, with your presentation, but with your voice you have confidence in it, so you don't have to prove, you know. And these were some of the things that I personally looked out for.
Wow. I hope you are still making your notes. Like if you are coming for season 2, you know exactly what she is looking out for, and then you can impress her. All right, let's go for a break. We'll come back and then we'll look at the car, the presentation, and then we'll look at a video excerpt of the grand finale, and then we'll discuss it. We'll be right back after this break. It's still the chat room for Rhema Voice Season 2.
a mistake.
Annie.
You should have voted. Who becomes our first winner? I mean, first ever. First ever to win Rhema Voice Season 1. Is that Akwafa? Is that William? Opinion. Rhema Voice Season 1 winner 2018 grand finale is Akwafa! Yeah!
Okay.
Calm down.
Wow.
Calm down. Yes. Please, we are not done. We are not done. Please.
Akwafa.
There is a name above every other name. Yes. Don't let it fall apart.
William.
Yes. We would like to call on the chairman.
Hello,
Mr.
hello,
Lawrence.
people. William.
We would like to
William.
call on the
Come.
chairman, Mr. Lawrence Kusenyo, to give us the vote of thanks. We are not done.
You welcome back from the break. Lovely viewers of Rhema TV. This is a chat room for Rhema Voice Season 2. We're talking about the finals, the announcement, the presentation of the car. I'll go to Pastor Adorable, and then we've been joined in the studios by Minister Cassandra. I'll come back to her with one question. I was really hoping she joins us so I can ask her that. But now that she's here, I'll keep the question. Let's quickly finish with the... And so we saw in the video the finals, the announcement, the presentations.
Yeah.
We're dealing with the fact that people thought it was a joke. We're not presenting any car. 5,000 CDs cash. Talk to me about that one.
You know, it was real. And it is real. I mean, Rina Akofa, congratulations wherever you are. I mean, she's been enjoying her car. I enjoyed it once. I mean, and it's real, and the cash is also real. She took it, including the other finalists, even the other three who did not win. They got home something, a package. I think a hamper. Yes, and I was like, wow. I mean, I've not seen this anywhere. You know.
Talking about the car, the night of the finals.
Yes.
I happened to have been driving the Rhema TV bus.
Okay.
So I drove them from the theater to their hotel.
Okay.
And then I think I had to go and ask Akofa a question. And I said, it is in the car. And I was like, which car? I said, my car. I was like, oh, okay. So now you accept that you have a car. But immediately she said the car. I was like, okay, so the bus? No, my car. Then it became real to me that Charlie, she has a car. And so if you are watching and you thought this was fake, it's real. It's as real as it could ever be.
It's as real as a seed of
so
tomatoes.
Season 2 is up next. Minister Cassandra, let me come to you quickly on something. You were in charge of how they were looking. Before you joined us, Pastor Adorable was saying something about how their appearance made an impression on how she was judging them. How difficult was it, or how easy was it, especially in the pressure of the finals? Because I happened to pass through the backstage 1 or 2 times, and if you put oil, the eggs will be frying. The pressure and the tension and all of that. How difficult or how easy was it to prepare them, their makeup, their costume? Because I know that when you are tensed up, you sweat a lot. And so how did you manage all of that?
Okay, so prior to the finals, we had already planned what they would wear. What they normally do is that they bring their own clothes, and then we just match it for them. Okay, so this will look good on you. This will look good with this. All right. Yeah, sometimes they come matched and just suggest, okay, why don't you just...
Otherwise, people combine something. Say.
Why don't you just add this, add that? Some of them were very, like, some of them actually wanted you to help. Others also didn't really want, that thing, but, well, we had to do it anyway. It was quite fun. It was fun for me. Like, I also learned a lot of things. It wasn't so difficult. I won't say it was difficult because we had planned ahead of time. And yes, the place was very, very, very hot. Everybody was so tense.
In the air condition.
I'm telling you, we were sweating in the air condition. We were really, really sweating. But behind the stage, everything was so tense that it was very, very, very tense.
And so that's the reality of competition. If it was fixed, then everybody knew who was going to win.
Exactly.
And so there was not going to be any tension. And then, all right, so okay, we are just going to perform.
Unfortunately, the people that you would think that the final 6 will merge final 3, unfortunately, there are the people who disappoint you.
None of them made it through. And personally, I had my favorites.
Oh, okay.
And
you were disappointed.
And before the finals, you ask people, like random people, oh, who do you think will win? And a lot of people had their favorites. People had who they thought they would win, but I think majority.
And then Ekweme happened.
Do you know the irony of this Ekweme?
All right.
There was this lady that came to Sunyani, and we asked the person to sing an English song. And she started Ekweme. We loved our hearts out. No, that was the
wait.
song.
Wait. That Sunyane.
It was Sunyane.
Yes.
It was Sunyane.
Yes.
We
Yes.
loved our hearts
Yes.
out. Knowing that song was the winning song.
Yes. I remember so well.
Ekweme.
Pastor Charles.
And by then I didn't even know the
It was fresh in the system.
Very,
yes,
very. And you know, the girl came and then she sang a tree song, and they were like, "Give us an English song," and then she started echoing me. Hey, seriously, I have to look for the girl and apologize to her.
but the reality of this, all right, let's look at this. The presentation of the car, Minister Kofa going back home with the car. All right, so let's look at a video of Minister Kofa going back home with the car, and then going to Ho with the car, presenting it to her people. You see that, okay, she left Ho and came to Accra with public transport. Now she's coming back a car owner. Let's look at the video. We'll come back and then we'll discuss that, and then we'll look at season 2, what is in it for all of us. We'll be right back after this video.
Please.
Hello. Woo! Ekakabo. Wow. Okay, hello people. Let's have some decorum right here. Hello? 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 Can we have the chairman to give us, do us the honors to just present this award? Okay, can we have the chairman right here on stage? Come on now, come on now.
Yes, he's coming to help us with the presentation.
Woo, with this beautiful wife.
Of the gift to the second runner-up.
And that goes to Annie. The winner for tonight, Rhema Voice Season 1, auditioned in the Volta region, came all the way to the grand auditioning, and is going home tonight with a car. This is how amazing God is. Can we have Bishop Edwin Ewusi Brookman to present this award?
Can I please have your attention? Please, can I have your attention, please? Please, can I have your attention, please, for some few minutes? Honestly, it's been amazing. To be honest, I personally had my choices. Personally, there were some people that I really was praying they won, but the judges have spoken. And honestly, I was telling Reverend Papo that I think it's fair, because Akofa ended the thing by nailing it, and she broke the atmosphere. And so I want to appreciate all the other contestants. You've done well, amazing well. Fiba, Frida, Darion, and very wonderful. All of you are great people, and don't forget, we've signed you on, so that doesn't end here. Okay, we're going to do everything to push your gift and your talent. But tonight, it's my singular honor to introduce to all of us the Rhema Voice Season 1 winner for 2018, our dear sister Akofa, with this cash prize of 5,000 Ghana. God richly bless you for your hard work. And this is the car key. And we present this to you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We are coming to Ho in January for the Rhema Praise 2019. God bless you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Now,
So here is the crowd, and it's just massive. It's fantastic. This is the welcome party of Akopa. I can't explain it. This is the doing of the Lord. Woo! Oh my God. Can you imagine the crowd alone? It's crazy, right? And I know this is what Rhema Voice can be able to do. This is it. It's happening right here in Ho, in the Volta region, where the grand prize came to. It's a car and a recording contract. Congratulations to you, Akofa. We are totally grateful to God for your gift. That's it. So this is
Rhema Voice Season 2. Yes, the long-awaited Rhema Voice Season 2 audition is here. Date, Saturday, 30th May 2020. Venue, online live audition via Zoom. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. Here is how you participate. Pay 50 Ghana cedis via MTN Momo number 054 399 6210 and reference RVS2. 2. Get your Momo transaction ID. 3. Register online with your transaction ID via www.brookmanministries.org small caps. 4. Receive notification of entry into RVS2 auditioning, and voila, you will be on your way to becoming the winner of RVS2 Rhema Voice Season 2 online audition, unearthing God's given talent.
Back from the break, and I was enjoying the video myself. The exuberance, the excitement on the face of the people in Ho, seeing the car. That, you know, a lot of them came to the National Theatre with buses. I got there and I saw the buses coming. I was like, hey. And they all came in there, and when they announced that Minister Kofa was the winner, you saw the jumping and the shouting, and we all had to turn ourselves into security men to protect her. And then we were going to Ho with the car. They actually met the team at the entrance of the town with brass band, jumping, dancing, and that is the reality of Rhema Voice. Reality of Rhema Voice. That said, we are running against time. Pastor Adorable, let's look at season 2 quickly. What are the packages involved for season 2? We've seen the car of season 1. What is involved for the winners of season 2?
Okay, so it's a recording contract of 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Hold on. Recording contract.
Yes, so it's not a cash of 10,000 we are giving to Pastor Charles being the winner of Rhema Voice Season 2. It's a recording contract.
I know, but for the economic situation of that has been brought upon us by
the
coronavirus,
COVID-19, yeah,
this would have been better than season 1.
Seriously, I would have even gone for it for myself.
Because Bishop and Rhema TV and the crew is always known for improving upon ourselves.
Yes.
But we are waiting. It looks like the COVID-19 doesn't want to go away. So we still have to make do with the situation that has been presented us.
Yes.
So let's go back to the
Yes, so it's a recording contract of 10,000 Ghana cedis.
10,000 Ghana cedis.
And I will say this, as a minister, gospel minister, my priority is to record, to promote my music and my ministry, and to affect lives. So if I get an opportunity like this, because most of our church singers or most of our gospel singers are struggling to come out because of the lack of support in the system. And so if I get something like this, Jack, I will rush on it. Because even there are some people who are even like Judge Kras said last week, somebody is begging at the studio to be recorded even when you give him 1 city to back you. And so if I get a recording contract of 10,000 Ghana cedis, I will jump on it. And it's a priority for a singer, I believe. and that's for the winner. And then apart from that, there are other, one of our ladies would say consolation prize. Minister Cassie, do you remember? There are other, what?
There are other, I would say, complimentary prizes.
Okay, I don't want to say consolation. All right, so there are other, prizes attached to being a winner, contracts with Rhema TV and some other things, And then the first runner-up goes home with a recording contract of 5,000 Ghana cedis.
Wow, that's still not bad
at all.
Charlie.
As a child, even if it's 1,000 Ghana cedis,
Yeah,
I'll
it
jump
is.
on it. And then the second runner-up goes home with a recording contract of 3,000 Ghana cedis.
3,000 Ghana cedis worth of recording contracts.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. So if you're a gospel musician out there, you think you are good enough, underground artist, whatever you are, and you are a good musician in the gospel fraternity, and you need to come out, this probably may be the opportunity. I am not looking at even the winners. I am looking at the exposure the platform will give you. Yes. Because there are some people that were not part of the
winning team.
Winners, yes. But they've come up with albums, they've had opportunities. I remember back when we were in Hachu, Daddy organized this program, the Davidic Generation Conference, where he brought some of his pastors and his sons around.
Yeah.
And from the experience and what I'm hearing from some of them, their ministries changed after that.
That's
because
nice.
It was carried live on Rhema TV.
Yes.
The kind of invitations they've had to minister out. So Rhema TV alone is a platform.
Not only that conference, any other pastor or son that has, stood on Bishop Brookman's platform, something happens to that person.
For sure. And so this is a big platform you can't afford to miss.
Sure.
Especially in this season of coronavirus, where content has been distinguished from chaff and people know exactly what to watch. This has been a distinguished platform, especially in this season. Before we go, Minister Cassandra, I want you to look into the cameras and then encourage somebody to pick a form in 10 seconds.
Okay, so someone will be hearing recording contract. What is it? It's an investment. That's what I can say. It's an investment. You invest into your future. You make good use of the 10,000 and it will bring you 1,000 or 1,000,000 folds. Take advantage of it. Buy your forms. This is a platform that has been trusted and tested, and we can all attest to the fact that when you are here, you go far. So all I can say is buy your forms, get connected, and it will be a blessing to you.
Buy your form, get connected, and it will be a blessing to you. Let me take my final words from Pastor Adorable.
Yes, thank you so much, Pastor Charles. The form is 50 cedis. You could call the helplines and they'll be ready to assist you, or you could go on the website and then you type www.brookmanministries.org and then just fill in the complete the form, let it be submitted, and then on the 30th of May we'll be ready to audition you. But the deadline is 29th of May to apply. The deadline is 29th of May. Hey, there is a seed of greatness. I keep saying the seed of greatness because I am a proof example of that. And so, hey, I know you want to go far with your ministry and you are looking for a place to start. A platform that you can have confidence and exposure. This is the right place. I can assure you, you will never be disappointed. So hey, Rhema Voice, we are unearthing God's given talent. Thank you.
Wow. We are unearthing God's given talents. That's the core mandate of Rhema Voice. All too soon, our time is up. We have to check out of here. But just like you heard Pastor Adorable say, pick up a form. And auditioning is on the 30th of May. That's 2 Saturdays from today. 2 Saturdays from today. We just have next Saturday between us. Pick up a form, fill it out, register, get yourself booked. You may never know. You could be the winner of that recording contract or any of the prizes. My name is Pastor Charles. I was here with Minister Cassandra and Pastor Adorable. This has been the chat room for Rhema Voice Season 2. See you same time next week. God bless you. Thank you very much for watching.
Rhema Voice Season 2. Yes, the long-awaited Rhema Voice Season 2 audition is here. Date, Saturday, 30th May 2020. Venue, online live audition via Zoom. Time, 10 a.m. prompt. Here is how you participate. Pay 50 Ghana cedis via MTN Momo number 054-3996210 and reference RVS2. 2. Get your Momo transaction ID. 3. Register online with your transaction ID via www.brookmanministries.org small caps. 4. Receive notification of entry into RVS2 auditioning, and voila, you will be on your way to becoming the winner of RVS2. Rhema Voice Season 2 online audition, unearthing God's given talents.